Hi, I'm Tricia, and welcome to Flew the Coop. I was just thinking I would stop in and tell you how I'm doing. I went to my mother-in-law's house. She lives over a little over 100 miles away, and I took two of my grandchildren, my grandson and my granddaughter, and it was a nice trip. I guess we went down there. It was her birthday, so we went down there for her birthday and came back home because we didn't want to stay all night. And I have to get back home before it gets dark because I can't drive in the dark. I know, bummer. And that's one thing that kind of makes me anxious or worried about how I'm going to manage things in the dark. Not that I'm scared of the dark, but what if I want to go somewhere or do something? So it'll work out. It'll work its way out. Um, my grandchildren know how to drive, so I had that as a backup. They could get me home. But okay, that's not what this video was about. So, and anybody that is following me, I just lose track and I'll start talking about the most craziest random things, but I soon get back on track. I guess I could cut everything out, but then that's too much work right now. I did when I first started this channel, I was trying to edit the videos and do all this other stuff and then put I can't even remember what it's called that you put at the beginning, that picture or something. I don't know. Because I'm really not into that YouTubing stuff. I just like to gab. So I went down there and then well, the kids had stayed all night the night before, and then they left after we got back, shortly after we got back. My grandson, he helped me get my laptop, some of the things straightened out on it. I had to go get a new laptop because my other one is getting ready to die, and I didn't want to lose everything. And I had a little tiny thumb drive that I was transferring stuff. It didn't have much gigabytes or megabytes or some kind of bytes. And it was taking me forever because every one of my folders had too many in it and it wouldn't fill it. And then I got another one out of the drawer when he was here and he says, well, and it held all of the folders. And I'm like, one little swoop. So, anyways, there's just some other things because I have a certain picture that I like on my desktop and all that other stuff on my laptop. So, I'm getting it so it looks like the other one, all junked up and everything. So that's where I feel good at. But that's another reason why I haven't made another video. So, how am I doing? Well, the minute the kids left after we got back, it was just so lonely. Why do I even say things? Because then it just makes me cry again. And I've been sitting there thinking about Christmas and Christmas Eve. We always had a great big Christmas Eve party with my three kids and their others, and the eight grandkids and any other extras that would come along. And we're not having it this year, but I still want, because Christmas Eve only comes once a year and Christmas only one day a year. And I can pretend that it's on a different day and have people over, but I want to get it over with. But I'd still want to do something. I don't want to be alone on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and I think the kids know that now. And I don't want to decide which day I want or what time I want. I want it all day long. Is that too much to ask? I don't think so. At least for this year. I told him next year I might, become a hippie and just take off in my van. But I can't right now because it's not technically my van. It's in my husband's name. And we forgot to get, like putting things like you can get two people on it now. I didn't know that. Well, we didn't know that because we're old school. And I didn't want to buy tags for anything because that's when you used to have to go and get them. But now they can send you that little sticker in the mail. I don't do that kind of stuff. Well, I take that back. I guess I'm doing it. And an update, I I don't know what day it is because my days are running all together, but sometime last week, I think it was Tuesday, I went to the Social Security office. And my son had the weekend before that, the Friday before that, I think it was. No, I don't. No, the Friday before that, a friend of my husband's had taken the paper to work so they could fill it out so I could get to show that I had had insurance so I could get Part B on my Social Security without having to pay a penalty. And so then on Monday, my son went and picked it up from work and insisted they fill it out right then because I need some insurance. I've been having a lot of pain in my stomach, and I keep thinking I need to go to the doctor and see what it is. But then again, I don't know. It's most likely just stress, and stress can mess with your body really, really bad. So, anyways, I actually drove the long way because I don't get on the freeways or any busy highways. And I got to the Social Security office and I went in, strange door, not knowing what I was doing. And I asked somebody, and they had one of them kiosk things or whatever it's called. And you had to check in on that and pick what you were in there for. And I got it spit out a number, and I got my number. And then I waited. I didn't have to wait very long. And I went back, and the guy, he was really, really nice. And he actually told me when I was married, when you're married that long, that you actually start sharing the same DNA. I thanked him. That was very sweet of him. I don't think your DNA changes, but I understood what he meant. And he was really right about that. We were like one, and that's what's hard. So right then, he backdated it or whatever because they only do it by the month and not by the day. So I had effective December 1st, I have Part B on my Medicare. And the other thing that you can do with Part B is you can get that silver sneakers or something. So I'm going to be going, I think, to the rec center. They have an indoor pool. Might take some of them or old lady aerobic classes or something. I don't know. I really don't. And this might offend some people, but um, I don't know that I want to do the senior citizen stuff and be making like little crafts and crap. uh, you know, I know that's for some people. And I had one grandmother that just loved it. The other one, nah, no way. So I'm with the no way crowd. If I'm going to make some crap, I'm going to make it at home myself. So I might teach them. That's an idea. But I don't want to make something that I don't really want just to be making something. So, anyhow, my thoughts on Christmas. I told the kids if they want to get me something, to get me IOUs of things that they could do to help me around the house or to take me somewhere or to run an errand for me. And that's what I would really love to have because I hate gifts. I hate opening them because you don't know what's in it. And then if it's something that you really don't want, you got to keep it or something. And I'm on this here kick that I don't want a bunch of junk. And as you look around, you'll see I have a bunch of junk, but that's the junk I picked out, and there's no room on anything to put some more junk. So I'm going to slowly wean all that down, and I'll take you guys with me. But the other thing that I want, I've picked them all out on Amazon, and I had picked them out some time ago because I was looking to turn my expedition uh, into like a little camping vehicle. I knew my husband wouldn't go in it with me. And I don't even know why I was doing it. I think God was just leading me to do things that I didn't normally do. And I could take the camper van But I was thinking, maybe I'll go ahead with, fixing that up. And so I'll take you with me if anybody's interested on car camping or, you know, maybe we can do it together because it sounds like something that I would like to do. And I told my one son that I was just going to go out and be a hippie. And then before I knew it, that's what I think I'm planning for a theme for the Christmas this year. I told him, you don't have to wear shoes or anything. I know that my husband, and this was like a week or two before he passed away, we were talking, and he says, because we met in driver's ed when we were 16 at school, and he said that he didn't just remember that I had these here tight jeans on with all the patches all over it, because they were my patching jeans, and I had like a pie in the sky like thing. And I made most of my patches. That was back when you made patches. And I'm thinking, I'm going to have to make me some patches and stick them all over my jeans for Christmas and find a feather. I had feather earrings and all kinds of wacky things. It was in the 70s. We were missing out a little bit on a lot of the hippie days. But we wore the hip hugger pants and bell bottoms, and so it was the last part of it. But I listened to, my babysitter was older than me, and my sister was older than me. So most of the music that I listened to was older than me. So anyhow, that's what I'm doing. I am getting little bits done at a time, and before you know it, I'll be ready to tackle those car titles and stuff. But in the state I live in, I looked up and you don't have to change them. There's no kind of like time limit. I think maybe within a year. So I'm thinking maybe towards when I have to get licensed anyways for my birthday, the license plates. So I'm thinking just leave it the way it is because it's a lot of trouble right now, and I'm just trying to get through this winter. So this is going to be a short video, but I just wanted to keep posting something to show that I am still working through this, and it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I ain't going to lie to you. It's really, really hard. And I know my children are having a hard time too, and then I get to feeling bad when I'm pushing too much on them. So I don't know what happened to those extended people. And that my trouble is I have a hard time calling and asking anybody for anything. So, but I have a few friends from high school that are keeping in touch with me, and I appreciate it so much. And I am this Thursday, I think it is Wednesday or Thursday. I'm going to have to look that up to be sure. I am going to the meetup with some classmates and taking my $10 gift. So I have to wrap that. Other than that, I'm not doing gifts this year. And I've told the kids that I'm not, because right now I haven't got my finances back in order yet. Once I get them in order, maybe I'll just give them an IOU. My hair is sticking up. I put this here scarf on it today, so I don't know, that might be why, but I kind of just sat there. But yeah, I think oh, I did get something, and this, I haven't figured out how to put it together. And when I turn these sideways, I cannot do this, but it's a water jug that it has a pump that goes down in it. But it came in a bunch of pieces, and I don't know. Too much work and trying to figure out how to put it together. But I thought this would be good. I have water tanks in my van already, a black tank and a gray tank and water tanks, all kinds of tanks. and a lot of extra work that I don't need. I figured I could wash my dishes with this sprayer and carry that water around and, wash your hands and stuff. Did I say wash? You could tell that I'm from kind of down south. I'm trying to get over it. But so I got that going, and I got that from Amazon because I'm supposed to be reviewing it. And anyways, I'll review it once I get it together. So, yeah, I'm just checking in with y'all. I'm still hanging in there. The nights are still bad. The weekends are bad. And this is Sunday, so I'm looking forward to Monday when I can get some stuff done. I've been going to the grocery store. I've been putting fuel in my vehicle. So I think I'm getting used to actually doing something. So it's been a month now, and I still talk to him every day, and I miss him every day. But I'm not crying all day long, so that's good. And I think I'm going to be okay. So, and all of you out there, I'm praying for the ones that have wrote in, and I think we all will be okay in time. Maybe we're not, like that song says, I'm not okay, but everything's going to be all right. Yeah, and there's Jesus over there. I sat here at nights, and there's a child Jesus picture over on this wall. Somewhere. That's kind of blurry. Anyways, I don't know. There he is. But so this is just my prayer room. Sorry for touching that microphone. But anyways, this is a short one. So like and subscribe and share if you know somebody that's going through a rough time. And if you know somebody that wants to car camp, make them watch my videos for some, no, I don't do that. Don't do that. But anyways, I hope to see y'all back, and I will do a series on that car camping. I know I will. I've got to get over my fears of breaking down and stuff, but I know I can do it. So keep me in your prayers, and I'll keep you in my prayers. Later, taters. Bye.